And City again have to work from their own danger zone. John Hopewate. Hopewate goes over the 30-metre line. Hill is there in support, but Sears. Fine tackle from Matty Sears. Now Tuvey. Fittler. He's got Buettner on his outside. Finds Gartner running wide. 45 out from the country line. Tuvey here for Colin Ward. The country defence is settled now. Tuvey. Fittler working the right side of the field. Hill. Now Menzies. Hill was a decoy. Menzies gets through the Kossev tackle. Back for Hancock. City only 15 metres out from the country line. It's the last tackle. They rarely have them stretched. Fittler. He had the option of running the football. Threads the kick through for Dimmick. And country able to clean up the flying Darren Albert across.
Great play there by City. It's not hard to see why Manly are running first in the competition. First Hopewate and then Steve Menzies making some great busts. And on the end of it, they had some space out wide, but Fittler took this option, a pretty good one. And Jim Dimmick nearly got there, but nice work by Albert.
Tuvey gets another chance at dummy half. 10 metres out from the country line. To the left side, Fittler. Then a nice ball for Ward, but the defence in his face. It was Matthew Gidley. Last tackle. Buettner is the man kicking. There's plenty of City jumpers there. Willis, it's Brasher who puts it down. It'll be a knock-on against City and back to the 20.
Well, when Buettner put that kick up, it just seemed to be a case of which City player would nab it. A great cross kick there. Only one country player out there. A couple got there late. And Brandon Pearson foiled the party.
Country captain for this match. Now with Hopewate. Hopper in the tackle of McGregor. He's not everyone's hero, John Hopewate. He gets the treatment in the tackle there. But creeping closer now, country. Simon skips out Richards with a pass. Gidley. Then inside comes McGregor. Running into the Menzies tackle. Landville gets them started again. The short side, Simon, some quick hands. They decide to come back to the left with Sears. Sears was looking for an inside runner. Billy Dunn was there. Sears, the floating pass. Past Morrison, fielded by Pearson, back for Morrison. Well, batted on for Glenn Morrison it was. Last tackle for country. Willis. Kossev. They want the ball to come wide. Simon eventually gets it. Now he has time to kick. And the pressure this time will be on John Hopewate. Albert coming through. Hopewate puts it down. Brasher is with it for City. He gets past the 10-metre line.
Oh, lucky for Hopewate there that Brasher was around, or that could have been a country try. It was a great kick from Simon. Albert comes through.
Really out driving in the tackle. Cherry Mesher, technically a very good defender. Field. Spiralling pass for Fittler. Inside was Menzies. 5 out from the country line. Morrison was there. Read it well. Last tackle. Kick high from field. Rain here at Newcastle. Batted back by Brasher. Then it comes for Ricketson. Manson says offside. The palm off from Timmy Brasher.
That's all the go these days in rugby league. The bat back. And it's another one. Here it comes. The BB from Brasher. And Colin Ward was offside.
Then Morrison. Now to Stormer last Friday to the Tigers against North Sydney. Was man of the match as Fittler. Here is space for Brad Fittler. Over the 40-metre line. Sears has him in his sights now. Hancock. In the Willis tackle. Back inside. It's still play on and City losing at the death. Hill and Ricketson were on the inside. It'll come back to the 20.
Well, he's ruled a 20-metre tap kick for the countryside. They've got out of this one. Fittler. Beautiful run. He put the foot down. The gap was there. He went straight through. Went looking for support. Hancock was out wide. It's a nice tackle from Willis to pull him down. The desperation pass inside. And from here, it's all over the place. Manson checking now. Jeff Tuvey, no doubt about it.
25 out from the City line. Menzies was the tackler. Mesher quickly for Kossev. Kossev trying to ignite this countryside. He's been close to their best in the first half, Nick Kossev. Simon. Over the head of Goulet. Gidley. Nice work on the bounce, Matthew Gidley. Fittler 5/8 on 5/8 there to make the tackle. Sears, Simon, McGregor. He's got Kosef there in support, trying to stand in the Butner tackle. He got through Butner, then through Tuvey. Kosef inside the 10-metre line. Cement finds himself with the ball 5 out, then for McGregor. McGregor gets over the tie line. Manson has a close look and awards the 4 points. Paul McGregor a try for Country, and Gillespie's thrown the final pass.
Guy's a genius, Cement. McGregor, he looks like he might have hurt himself in banging the ball down, but put another log on the fire, cook me up some bacon and some beans. The Country boys have got one. It's try time. Some good stuff here. McGregor sets it up. In the end, he scores it. So it's wonderful work by him. He's actually gone down on the tackle, and he ends up scoring the try. Some nice work from Gillespie as well. McGregor gets up, then beats one. He's a very elusive player. And they're there, the Country boys. You'd have to say, maybe against the run of play, City have probably looked the better in the attacking facet to the game. But Country, through some pretty ordinary defence, some missed tackles, have come up with the first try.
Kosef kept it alive. McGregor able to finish it off. In these sort of conditions, I don't think we're going to have a high-scoring match. Tuvey here for Carroll. Oh, Harrigan went looking for Mark Carroll. He got him, and Carroll's up swinging. Just a right hand.
Well, it was on, and it was off as soon as it was on. Carroll threw one, and that was it.
Well, Manson had blown his whistle very early, and his grievance here is with the tackle from Harrigan on Carroll, first up.
No doubt about it. Harrigan went looking for him all right. This goes back a couple of years, and there it was, just the one punch thrown.
Well, Spuds put the right hand into his shoulder. Creeping up high. And
there was a right, not a bad right, but the Chief didn't want to go on with it.
Bounced off the shoulder and found the ear.
Yeah, sanity prevailed there. That was good to see.
All of a sudden, some fire in the match. Up from the far side of the ground, John Hopewadi with a bemused look on his face. What's going on here? The touchy from the far side of the ground, which is putting in the report against Hopper.
Yeah, he's saying that Hopper, he dived just trying to knock the ball down.
Here's Carroll again, and here is Harrigan again. Round 2, crowd lifting. Carroll was driven sideways in the tackle. Demick. In the meantime, it is City who are really on the attack now. Only 10 metres out from the Country line. It's a slow play, the ball. It's Tuvey, Field, Fittler. It's not Ricketson. Fittler! All the way, Brad Fittler for City. Around the outside of Nick Kosef. And Freddie Fittler puts City on the board.
He's had a great game tonight, Brad Fittler. This is why he's the Australian captain. One of the best players going around, no doubt about it. Some shoddy Country defence. It's actually not a bad defensive line, but it's been a complete lack of communication there. Kosef dropped off back on the inside because a decoy went through, and there was the gap, and Fittler, like shelling peas it was. Some good stuff. Keep your eyes on number 13 in the defensive line there. Just drops off a shade. It was Ricketson back on the inside who drew him.
Brad Fittler has played for Sydney Origin since '91. City now with Gartner. Let's go to Steve Roach, the halftime news from both rooms.
Yeah, well, Peter Louie was pretty happy with his City side performance in the first half. He'd like to see his team read the kicking game a little better, a little more ball security coming out of their own end. They've lost it a couple of times there. He said, look, you're making the breaks, you just got to finish them off. While for Country, Tommy Raudonikis, he wants his team to keep it simple in this weather. He thinks that they're overrunning the football when they do go wide. They want a little bit more depth. And he said, let's get the ball right out to McGregor. He's causing problems every time. And he said,
Country from their own 20, and Nick Kosef. He has just been so busy. He was slammed there. Good performance too from Mark Glanville. Late call up to the starting side. Mesha steals some valuable metres. 10 metres made by Cherry Mesha. Last tackle for Country. Again, Simon will have a chance from inside his 40. He doesn't get it. Kidley on the last play. Over the 40-metre line. Now for Albert. Darren Albert for Country. McGregor, 10 metres out from the City line. Rigon makes a try saver.
Oh, what a tackle there from Rigon. The City defence caught napping down that short side, down the blind side. Couple of weary props there. They'll go wide early. City looking for some advantage. There's a bit of space there.
Isn't it great, Paul, to see some newcomers to representative football? Gidley and Albert combining.
Here they are now. Look, there's Mark Carroll and Colin Ward. The props have worked very hard tonight. Couldn't control the situation. That pass looked dubious, but beautiful tackle from Rigon. A ball and all on McGregor.
Country leading by 2. Escher, long pass from dummy half for Gidley. Across for Simon. Sears in the line, trying to weave his way through. Dimmick and Tuvey. Tuvey's tackle count mounting into the 20s. Oh, there's a long ball from Simon Goulet. Here it is. Glanville able to offload for Simon McGregor. Quick hands for Cossack. Now for Albert. 5 out from the line and over the sideline.
Oh, looking dangerous, the Country boys. They're really warming up now. Some good play, interchange of passing. Glanville, the man here, threw the nice dummy, got through one tackle and offloaded. That's invaluable. Look at this. This isn't even a tackle from Hopewadi. It's just a thump. Bang.
And now 40 metres out from the City line. Mesha, Goulet, on for Kosev. He puts a fend on Tuvey. Tuvey hanging on. Hill was driving in there to assist his Manly halfback. Simon on the last tackle. Albert is the flyer again on Hopewadi. Hopewadi has lost it. He'll force the knock on, but that's the pressure and the speed of Darren Albert.
The crowd's gone up. Hopewadi, of course, embroiled in plenty of controversy the last couple of weeks playing for the Eagles. And he's made the mistake, and the crowd let him know. But this is a great opportunity now for the Countryside. They can just about wrap it up here, you know.
City. Oh, Ward is stung in the Harrigan tackle. Harrigan on Colin Ward. Was just about out cold.
That's not a good look, the eyes. Oh, and a bit of dribble. There's some stages where he nearly lost his eyesight for a period.
City with it, but on their own 20. They haven't seen much of Country territory. Oh, Brasher. McGregor was the man who came up in the tackle, and then a little elbow from Timmy Brasher on his teammate Glenn Morrison, I think it was.
Yeah, that didn't look too
on
good.
Albert.
Didn't look that flash. It was a high shot from McGregor, but it was only a grab around the chin, and then it's Darren Albert on Brasher, and just good ball from Fittler too, by the way. And then it's an elbow here, attempted elbow, I believe. We just saw the tail end of it there. Not the best angle, that one. This might be the one you want to see. Just keep an eye on Tim Brasher. It's a little elbow uppercut for Albert.
Ricketson and Carroll. Centerfield 35 out. Well, that looked forward. Simon to Harrigan. Harrigan bounces away. An offload again. Mesha, Simon. Simon through the tackle of centre. Then past Carroll. 15 metres out from the City line. Johnny Simon. Right in front of the City posts. Country. A chance on the left. Cossack. Inside it's with Harrigan. Back for Sears. Matthew Sears has scored for Country. Great try to the Country side. And they now lead by 6. 10-4 to Country over City.
And they're playing better. Simple as that, the Countryside. They put some great passing movements together. They're going forward around the middle of the ruck. And Paul Harrigan, what a blinder he's having. Look at this from the Chief. And then John Simon, this is the best game he's played in probably a couple of years. The strength of the man. And then in the end, it's just too much possession really for Country, getting a lot of ball this second half in good field position. The inside pass. Harrigan again sets it up for Sears. You're not going to stop Sears from about 3 metres out.
Well, Harrigan, 2 offloads in a short space of time. And it created the opening for Matthew Sears to finish off. No surprise again, Harrigan is there. That was last year, 18-16. Adam Muir scored the match-winning try. Johns, a kick from close range on full time. Ricketson. City are in need of that try right now. Forced back in the tackle of Glenn Morrison. Oh, a second tackle. Manson says play on. It's the last for City. Michael Butner. Now a little closer to the action. Menzies is steaming through on this one. The ball hits the upright. Could it be a City try? Was it a knock-on there? He's going to claim a try here for Daniel Gartner. Did he knock on short of the try line? He did. All but a try from Daniel Gartner.
Oh, he doesn't like it. The in-goal judge ruled on that one. A great little kick. Menzies going for it. There's a collision. Three of the Three Stooges there. Now, has Menzies knocked it on? So I'm not sure if Gartner does. Picked up. And did he have control of the ball? Did he force it? No knock on there. And here comes Gartner. Well, it's hard to see, but...
Goulet is there for Country. Oh, Ricketson got a shoulder from one of his teammates. So he came up for the tackle. I think it was Carroll. Richards gets it going here for Gidley. Away from Michael Butner. Matthew Gidley. Now 35 metres out from the Country line. Hopewadi has to fend centre away before getting to the Country defence. Tuvey. Field. Butner. A juggle from Michael Butner kicking. Well, his chasers. They're onside, says the touch judge. Put down. Plenty of speed from the men out wide. Hill and Hancock. First glance, I thought they'd got the flying start, a head start.
Well, it seems their major attacking weapon tonight, doesn't it, the City side, is the kick. Bossy. Onside, offside.
Now 35 metres out from the City line. The fans here in Newcastle hoping for a big Country finish. Harrigan not able to offload that time. Last tackle for Country. Gidley setting himself for a left foot field goal. Well, he struck it well, Matthew Gidley. Sweet off the boot. Well done from the young bloke, Matthew Gidley. 13 points to 4 to Country. And Matthew Gidley won't hit one better than that from 35 out.
And he's had a very strong game tonight as well. Quite limited opportunities for him really in these conditions. And maybe he's had a go. They picked the score on the footy tab. Went for the extra point. 13-4. And the eyes and the face say it all. He turned his back. Thank you very much.
A product of Newcastle West. Well, there's a short kick-off. You won't see worse.
That'll do, mate.
From Craig Field.
That's the worst ever.
It's a negative 5 metre kick.
Oh.
Well,
I saw he was playing golf at Monash the other day. Hit a 5-iron like that. It was a shank.
25 metres out, Kosev. Man in motion. Butner and Hill in defence. 15 metres out. If Country score here, it'll be a resounding win. Simon kicking across field. Hopewadi has had his hands full. Rigon's the man who flies high. This time Albert's with it. It comes back for Morrison. Then for Gidley. Then for Kennedy. And come in spinner. William Kennedy. We've seen basically nothing of the Tigers centre tonight, but he's the man of the moment right now.
No, he's having a blind to Kennedy. He's hardly seen any airtime at all, but Country really rubbing it in now. This is a great get there from Albert. Fantastic stuff. He's had an absolutely marvellous game as well. Morrison's done his part. Gidley's there, and Bubba, blinder.
William Kennedy, a real product of Country football. He made his debut in first grade football only last year at the age of 27. He played Country firsts in 94 and 95, and tonight in the big time, a 4-pointer. Which certainly don't suit wingers, but everything he's done has been right on the money from Darren Albert.
The $1,000 Nokia man of the match, and also the winner of the Nokia 8110 mobile phone. goes to the Chief, Paul Harrigan.
Thanks, Block.
Well, mate, you weren't expected to win that one. That was a great effort from the country players.
No, too well, we weren't expected to win, and you know, all the blokes really enjoyed themselves, which is a bonus. But Tommy was great. You know, it means a lot to Tom and the country people that we win, and we showed a bit of passion. It was good.
And what about yourself, mate? Great form. You only played 20 minutes of football last week. A lot of offloads tonight. I think that's where you won it, in the forwards.
Yeah, the forwards played well. You know, I was happy to get a run. My fitness isn't too good, but Tommy was pretty smart with the off and on. But no, overall, it was a good game, and that's what football's all about. We weren't expected to win, and the boys showed some passion. It was really enjoyable.
And a little bit more hunger too. Some young blokes. Gidley didn't look fazed by the occasion. Also, Albert on the wing, outstanding prospects.
Yeah, I don't think any were overawed, and they probably had a right to be a little bit because, as I said, the City are a good side. But you know, I think the chance of maybe getting selected in the New South Wales side's also a bonus. But no, overall, that's a real good feeling. Everyone's happy. It's great.
Well, number one over, mate. 3 State of Origins to go. Good luck.
Thanks very much. I appreciate it, Nokia. Thanks. Thanks, mate.